What's up, everyone? We are here in the Jurassic room, and today we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 favorite Jurassic World Rebirth toys that we've gotten so far, and this is only my personal opinion, guys, so if you do agree or disagree with my list, then let me know down in the comments below, but let's go ahead and check out my top 5 toys. So starting at number 5 on the list, we have the Jurassic World Rebirth Power Devourer Tyrannosaurus Rex, and a T-Rex figure was just bound to make this list, with it being probably the most iconic dinosaur of all time, and I just love the design that we got for the T-Rex from Jurassic World Rebirth, and the toy was just a perfect rendition of it. It's got a thicker sculpt, as all of you guys can see, which reminds me a little bit more of a Jurassic Park T-Rex than a Jurassic World one, which is really sweet, and I just love the new colorway and everything that they gave to this figure and T-Rex. It just looks super nice. Now when we look at the back of the box, we get a better look at our Power Devourer T-Rex, how you can control the attack and its chomp and devour feature, which is one of my favorite things about this T-Rex. So let's go ahead and check out those couple features. So as you can see, you can move the tail around a little bit to control the attack to get the T-Rex doing whatever you like. But the cool feature is here. You can tap the tongue and you get some sound. Oh, whoops. Guess I did that backwards, guys. But you can tap the tongue and you get some sound effects like that. Or you can hold down the tongue and that's when the lights and chomping come. Not quite sure why they added the red light, because it doesn't make a lot of sense for a T-Rex toy, but overall the feature of it is still really cool. The sculpting on this figure is great. The paint job is awesome as well. I wish it went down to the tail a little bit more, but overall this T-Rex is awesome and one that stacks up really well against the other large Mattel T-Rex figures we've gotten in the past, and for that reason it made my top 5 list for the Jurassic World Rebirth toys. Now coming in at number 4, we have the Jurassic World Rebirth Launch and Battle Vehicle Set, and this is one that you guys may not have expected me to put on the list, but I really like this set. First off, this vehicle from the movie was super sweet, and I love how accurately they got it into toy form. I love the InGen logo and the Jurassic logo, and I also love how they're actually painted on there and not stickers. I think that makes a really good touch to it. Now we'll look at it some more, but first let's look at the back of the box and take a look at our vehicle here, our Martin Krebs figure that it comes with, and how you can launch at the Velociraptor, which is really cool. But again, looking back at the actual toy, here is our cool little Martin Krebs figure. I love how this launcher right here connects to the back of the car. Same thing with these mirrors on here, and then you have the options for a net launcher or a missile launcher, which is really cool. But honestly, my favorite part of this set, guys, is this Velociraptor. I love this sculpt. I love this design. It reminds me so much of the male Velociraptor from Jurassic Park 3, and all of you guys know I am absolutely crazy about the Velociraptors, and especially that one, and so it's super awesome to see that the Raptors look very similar to what they did in JP3. I definitely wish that the Raptors got a lot more screen time in Jurassic World Rebirth, but at least we got some awesome figures of it, and we got an awesome set like this, so this definitely had to make my top 5 list. Now on to number 3, we have the Jurassic World Rebirth Aerial Ambush Quetzalcoatlus, and this is a super sweet figure, guys. The sculpt is great. This Ketz is huge, which is super awesome and makes it scale up with the human figures super well, and there's just so many great features about this awesome toy. Now when we look at the back of the box, we get a better look at our Quetzalcoatlus, how its wings expand and its roar and chomp, which is super cool. So I'm not going to be able to show you guys every single feature because I do have it brand new in the box, but you can click a button here and get a little bit of roaring and chomping, which is super cool. And then the wings are actually a fabric, as you see, guys, and they can fold in so you can get the Quetzalcoatlus to be in a standing pose, which is really, really cool. It adds so much versatility to this figure. I think this is probably the first time we've ever gotten a pterosaur figure where you can actually have it in a flying pose, and then you can also have it in a standing pose, which is really, really cool. But again, guys, this is such a unique figure, and this was such an important dinosaur in the new movie. So with all the great designs to this, sculpt work, paint jobs, and just different features, it definitely had to make it onto the top 5 list. Now on to the number 2 spot, we got the Jurassic World Rebirth Rumble and Rampage Distortus Rex, and this toy just had to make the list for many different reasons. One, it is the main antagonist of Jurassic World Rebirth, so it definitely had to have its share in the top 5 list. It's also just a massive toy, and it is super, super unique. I do like the sculpting on it a lot. I like these little rubber teeth right here, and just the whole look of this figure is really cool. It looks about as good as a Distortus Rex could look in toy form. Now looking at the back of the box, we get another good look at our Distortus Rex and its slash attack and rage and roar features, which are both really cool. So we will go ahead and check those out. So first off, you can spin your D-Rex to get him slash attacking, which is really cool. But my favorite feature is the rage and roar. When you press this button back here, watch what happens. I love that shaking feature. I love how it shakes the little arms too. Look at this, guys. Super, super cool. And honestly, the D-Rex was one of my favorite parts about Jurassic World Rebirth, and getting a massive toy form of it like this is really sweet, and that is the reason it made it to number 2 on this list. And now to number 1 on the list, we've got the Jurassic World Rebirth Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus, and I absolutely adore this figure for so many reasons. One, I love the new sculpt and look of the Spino. It is so sweet, and they really nailed it with this figure. Looks just like the movie, and I love how it's actually the size of the other Mattel Spinosauruses that we've gotten in the past. It is not smaller in any sort of way, so it scales up super good with them, and just overall the sculpt and paint job on this are really, really nice as well. Now when we look at the back of the box, we get another good look at our Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus, and you can see its swinging tail strike and its swing and chomp action. Now something else that I really love about this figure, guys, is the action feature. I think it's one of the best action features that we've gotten in a while. So you can rev this little button right here and watch what we get happening. What a sweet feature. There is just so many great things about this figure. We've also got the soft rubber teeth, which helps kids not to hurt themselves, but it also makes it look more realistic. But overall, I could say a million good things about this toy right here. And the Spinosaurus is my second favorite dinosaur of all time. So getting one in a huge scale with the new design from the new movie, along with a good paint job, this is just an amazing figure, and one that everyone needs to have in their collection. So there you have my top 5 Jurassic World Rebirth toys. I want to know what all of you think and what your top 5 toys are, so make sure you let me know down in the comments below. Want to see more awesome Jurassic content? Then hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any of my content. Also, check me out on Instagram and join my Discord server for so much more Jurassic fun. The links to everything will be in the description below. Check out more awesome Jurassic videos here.